Kazuko Fukuda, dubbed the Woman of Seven Faces, who went on the run in 1982 after strangling a co-worker in Matsuyama during a money dispute. For nearly 15 years, she evaded capture by using false identities, altering her appearance and constantly moving. She lived undetected, working jobs, undergoing cosmetic surgery, and even maintaining relationships. Just days before Japan's 15-year statute of limitations for murder expired, a restaurant patron in Fukui recognized her and alerted police. Her identity was confirmed by fingerprints on a beer bottle. Fukuda was indicted in time and sentenced to life in prison in 1999. She died in custody in 2005, having served only 6 years. Her case remains one of Japan's most notorious manhunts. On Christmas Eve 1945, the Soda family's home in Fayetteville, West Virginia, caught fire. George and Jenny Soda and 4 of their 10 children escaped, but 5 vanished and were never seen again. The fire department arrived 7 hours later. Suspiciously, one firefighter was related to a man who had recently threatened George. Officials claimed the missing children lost their life in the fire, yet no remains were ever found, no bones or teeth. Experts said that was unlikely. Before the fire, Jenny Soda received a strange call from an unknown woman with laughter and clinking glasses in the background. That night, the family's ladder was found far from the house and a phone line was deliberately cut. Witnesses later said they saw fireballs thrown at the home and children in a strange car driving away during the blaze. The Sodas faced dead ends. Leads were ignored and files went missing. Years later, they received a photo they believed showed Louis as an adult, though officials dismissed it. George lost his life in 1969, still searching for answers. Jenny mourned in black until her demise. The 5 children were never found, and no arrests were ever made. Whether they perished, were taken, or lived on remains a mystery. In October 2015, 24-year-old Chelsea Ake Salvation lost her life after being locked inside a cryotherapy chamber for over 10 hours at a spa in Las Vegas. The therapy intended for short durations led to her demise due to prolonged exposure to extreme cold. She entered the machine without supervision and became trapped, remaining inside for over 10 hours until her body was discovered the next morning. Cryotherapy sessions are meant to last only a few minutes as the chambers use liquid nitrogen to lower temperatures to extreme levels. Investigators later determined that Chelsea likely lost consciousness quickly due to the lack of oxygen inside the chamber caused by nitrogen displacing the breathable air. Her cause of death was ruled as asphyxia due to an oxygen-poor environment. The spa was later shut down for regulatory violations, and her demise raised serious concerns about the lack of oversight in the cryotherapy industry and the dangers of operating such equipment without proper supervision. On May 26, 1990, Marlene Warren opened her Florida door to a clown holding balloons and flowers, only to be shot in the face. It took 27 years for authorities to arrest Sheila Keane, who had since married Warren's husband. In 2022, Keane was sentenced to 12 years in prison, with 6 years already served while awaiting trial. The murder of Marlene Warren in 1990 involved a unique disguise, with the killer using a clown costume, balloons and flowers, a tactic that delayed identification for 27 years until DNA evidence from a getaway car linked Sheila Keane to the crime, highlighting the evolving role of forensic technology in cold cases.